actually.
I'm more of the $75, $80 guy. I kind of talk them down.
I know. I'm talking about my percent.
Oh, but your
I
cut?
send teenagers up here to talk to you.
What am I gonna do with a teenager?
No, I'm not talking about nothing sexual. I'm talking about you with only teenagers instead of
Yeah, I think I get what you're dishing now.
instead of taking care of your man.
Oh, nah, check was short.
They gonna hear that when they done roll our way up here, hour and a half for that.
You get your back end next week. It'll be more than what you was gonna get today.
I'm just saying,
I'm
like,
just saying.
two young motherfuckers that like to drive.
I can't drive. What y'all think about people that lie? Cause look, I had somebody that was coming to the show, right? They was like, I'm gonna be there at this time. An hour before the show, they was like, I ain't gonna be able to make it. My auntie died. So I was believing it until they sent me a screenshot.
Ouch.
And it was like, is she gone? Somebody was like, yeah, she's really gone. So I was like, okay. Now, I'm not saying they was lying, but it was not a convincing truth. You feel me?
That's not terrible to lie about.
Yeah.
Don't put that on nobody else. It's like not good.
So I'm thinking, damn, I would have gave you the same okay had you said, hey, I don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not coming. I'd have been like, okay, same answer I gave you.
But you know a lie because you tell them all the time, so you should.
I'm not lying. I'm the most honest person there is.
No, sir.
No,
I'd rather somebody hurt me with the truth than kill me with a lie.
like, but if you're attuned, then like everything's universal. So, for instance, that drink, like we all may have a different take on that drink. And I just range it from like say 0 is not at all up to 10. I drink every day. So from the difference between the 3 or 4 of us could be, you don't drink. We all gonna have a different take, but we all are basically the same. We all gonna have a different take on the same thing.
I mean, it's like some people will say you lied, but you may think, I didn't lie, I just didn't tell you because I told you part of it, but the rest of it ain't your business.
And a lot of people feel like lying is protecting people. Like, I don't want to hurt your feelings.
It's
I
not
don't want.
protecting.
It's not.
No, it's
It ain't.
It's not protecting people,
It ain't.
okay?
But
Yeah,
it
I don't lie.
does.
That's the truth.
It is going to settle in. It is going to settle in as a stain with that person.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be like, well, damn, I can't really depend on. But like I said, I range everybody from 100. You, her, I don't know her, but she's already got 100% of everything.
You let them take away from with them.
On their own.
Right? Yeah.
She's got 100% of everything.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know
what
her.
I do when I go to restaurants.
Okay,
That's how they know they're gonna get their tip.
Okay, she knows some people I could probably take a little step of this, that, and the third. So it's authenticity, loyalty, respect, this, that, and the
But
third.
as you find out about that person, you find out
I
if
meter
it
it
keeps
down,
going
like
up or going
equalize it.
down.
I equalize it and meter it down to whatever.
Yep.
Now I know that
I can't
Okay.
trust you. Oh, okay.
I put you in your proper perspective.
I just look at it like that person ain't
I just put you in exactly if you want to. But then again, here's the thing. There may be shit that a person comes to me on.
It was-
So I put everybody in their proper perspective. Like, for instance, okay, well, I can't depend on Nick for a ride.
And can't.
So I don't call Nick for that, you know what I'm saying?
right.
Or for some reason when I want to talk,
I don't know.
Felicia,
What's her name, Mary?
or so you got to know your proper whatever's
I
whatever.
feel that.
Everything means everything. So
Yep.
you come in with 100% of everything, and then you let them dwindle it down so you know where and how to deal with
So you would
everybody
deal with a liar.
accordingly. Yeah, of course.
You would?
Depending on the benefits and the takeaways. If it's more benefits than takeaways, then of course. And it doesn't have to just
But
be
how can you
monetary.
benefit off of someone that can't even be truthful? Because with the truth, there is nothing around it. If you
Okay.
just lay it out there, that it is what it is.
Okay, well, what if that person is saying, which is not an omission or a big ups, I'm going to have 100 so-and-sos when I get over there. It's going to be 100 wigs. We're going to have all kind of scalps from India and everywhere, this, that, and other. But when they get there, they got 40. You still can deal with that, right? I still can make a little money out of
But
this.
that's not a
As long
lie.
as it's a
That's
very-
It's not a
just,
lie,
the truth.
but this
That's
is
just
something I
maybe-
always pump to you, so it is kind of a lie. Oh, I'm gonna have, remember that one stuff we was talking about, this, I'm gonna have 14 boxes of it and come over with three. So it's, what you didn't do the last time, you know what I'm saying? I know I was supposed to woo, but it's, yeah, you know I keep fooling with you anyway, cuz, woo. because really you kind of profiting off of it, but it's not accurate. They don't look like Dollar Tree. You go in Dollar Tree, they sell you just Oreos. They got 4 packs. It's 2 cookies in the pack. Now, motherfucker want a rack of cookies.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just, you kind of get what I'm saying, though, a little bit.
Yeah, kind of.
It's kinda, you know.
I don't like liars.
What's up, Win City? I'm your host, Smooth Work Neek Freak, aka the world's greatest, aka Wendell Williams. And today I have 2 special guests and a co-host that's supposed to be permanent. I don't know, she's already on the way out the door. So Miss Queenie Golden, Dino the comedian, and Felicia Clark. Knows? Did I get it right?
I don't know.
Felicia
Dominique.
Joe. Okay, Joe. How's everybody doing today?
Doing great.
Doing great. This is Conversations in the Trap. It's an opinionated show. Her opinion's her opinion. Her opinion's her opinion. His opinion's his opinion. I keep mine to myself, so the show goes smooth. So we have a hot topics here. So let's start off with our first hot topic. The first hot topic is: do you think guys act more like females today? And the reason why this is a question is because in the past 6 months, I've seen grown men hate on women to other grown men. I've seen grown men ask questions about what other grown men are doing with their lives that they had nothing to, like, why you worried about this man? I've seen niggas get their fingernails painted. Now, you know, I get my nails done, feet done, but ain't no color nail polish. You remember I paid for yours one time, had the whole house done. See, a little buddy start freaking me out, and I had to kick everybody out. So, do you think guys act more like girls today?
But they do. But you gotta think, more men are only being raised by women instead of men anyway. Back in the day, even if it was an uncle, a granddaddy, somebody stepped in. So why do they even, you know what I mean? Like,
I can speak on. I was raised by women, so some of my
and
tendencies,
you cry.
some of my
All you do is cry.
some of my tendencies.
That's why
growing
you got
up,
tissue.
listen,
You can cry
some of my
now.
tendencies growing up was like I react like I seen my mama and my auntie and my grandmother do once I got in the streets. So when I'm around dudes in the streets, some of my reactions like, man, why you reacting like that? You know what I'm saying? That's not how a guy's supposed to react. But
ain't nothing wrong with showing this side.
But you don't know you don't know no better at that way. Nah, we're not talking about crime.
I'm just talking about any kind of emotion. Like most men these days, they think they don't have to show emotion.
Right.
So it's like I kind of agree with both of you, but then again, I don't. I don't really think it has anything to do with women just raising kids, which is kind of more of the thing these days. It depends on how they raise them.
See, but the feminine agenda or the trend that seems more feminine, because they've been doing it with the clothes, the skinny jeans, and crop this and crop. Everybody's not small.
I don't think it's just men acting like women. I think women are having to take the roles. I think
they've been the man.
Yeah,
if it's just a single mother, she's been the man and the woman.
But there's something a
well,
woman
the dad
can't
and the mother
teach a man,
makes
period.
it. True that.
Period.
True that.
Period. Ain't no
Because
way around it. We were made different for a reason.
The
You're
only
right.
thing that a woman
Period.
can actually teach a man is how to treat a woman.
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 Even though there's equal, say, sexism work and this, that, and the third, do the heavy lifting, do the manly, quote unquote,
And they messed
thing.
up.
I mean, I don't care
They
what the
messed up.
society says about.
Independent.
Yeah,
Why
I
would
mean-
you want to lift an engine? I don't want to lift an engine. I want to
But
pack
see,
a lunch.
what it really
Okay.
is there's a percentage of women that do want to have the knowledge
I don't have
of
no one.
repair.
Yeah, I
repair.
mean, I'm versed in a lot of
Yeah,
things, and that's why I said, like, I taught my kids all about construction, building,
Hell, I know women that
engines,
know
all
more
that
shit than I
stuff.
do.
But even though I am versed in, finances, businesses, all this kind of stuff, yes, I can teach that to my kids. I can probably teach it better.
Nothing's
But you
wrong
know
with
what?
it,
But
actually.
there's a few things
Your
that I
body's
can't.
gonna hurt more
Oh, it
later
does. It does.
from the hard work than it should
The-
because you had to live and work in
Right.
that manual labor that you shouldn't have to because we were
that's
not created to bench press 350.
True.
And
We
that's why I
was
say
made
it's
to
like,
wash clothes.
But
I
the
feel like
pain
they
and the
changed
pains
diapers.
that y'all take are way more tremendous than we
yeah,
ever go
I
through.
mean, it used to be women wanted to stay home and be taken care of.
And still
And all this stuff. But here's the funny thing. Most women these days, we're independent, we do this stuff. But men, I've noticed, I mean, I'm 47 years old. Okay. I haven't found a man my age to hit on me in I don't know how long. It's very weird. They're all 28,
Because you want
30.
somebody younger that he can try to
A
make build.
lot of the
Yeah,
time,
they
they
can
want to be
show.
taken care
They
of.
can build.
Like,
Older?
no, the younger ones.
Oh, the
Like,
younger
I
ones,
haven't
yeah, to
found
an
one that is around my age, and now it happens. But it's like most of these younger guys, they want an older woman
Yeah.
because they want.
It's a mother figure, basically.
Exactly.
They're going back to that with added sex.
So that's why I say
added
it's like
sex and experience.
It's. I think both roles are kind of reversed these days to a certain degree,
Yeah.
and it's hard to find people that don't
So
want to take
much,
it back the way it
both
was,
roles are
but that they
reversed.
can grow with.
So much, another topic, another later date. They trying to make men be able to birth children. Okay.
It's not
Oh
possible.
yeah,
Well,
see,
well,
I heard all about
It's
that.
not possible.
Well, that's the
But I'm just
agenda
saying-
thing right there.
It's all right.
But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, the roles reversed so much. That was something that's where masquerades came from, because they snuck and dipped.
And what's so crazy is
closet.
once a woman has obtained like all kind of skills and she's been basically in motion on her own with kids on her back and everything.
You say on the
Yeah,
back?
yeah, she got them on the, like the rap session. I got them on my shoulder. You know
I
what I'm
thought
saying?
you meant like having them on her back.
Like literally, yeah.
I know.
But no, like she's carrying she's basically carrying her situation. What I'm saying, she's carrying her situation. So when this guy comes along, she's already got red flags and shit she's already been through.
That's
So
because people don't take time to heal from their last relationship.
Bam.
That's
Before
I took
jumping
So
in.
what
6
she's
years.
gonna keep doing
Another
is I'm gonna
one.
keep doing me, and I'm not really gonna let him lead. I do this, I do that because I've already been doing
And
this.
I'm tired
Shit's
of being
been
the head of
selling just
household.
fine.
I don't want
Right.
to be the boyfriend no more. I want to be the girlfriend. I'm a lady.
So does that deal
Okay,
with
so
your
that goes to
decision making?
leadership. You gotta let that guy lead you where you going.
Does that?
I ain't leading me.
If he's the
See?
right one, yes.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
any
What she
woman.
said.
Any woman can turn around and learn to follow, because as
You
we
got
were
to
talking about the
prove
Bible
it.
a little bit ago, that's what we're supposed to do.
Yeah.
But
Submit.
there's also, like,
But you
in
gotta
Proverbs,
make
it says
no, you-
that the woman was the head of the household because her man couldn't work, but when she came home, he was still the head. I'm Persian, so they do multiple wives,
But-
they do this stuff. You have to know
But
who
the
you
woman
can
still
follow.
fairly runs the house because you got kids, you got food, you got this and that.
Right.
No matter if that man does dabble in the kitchen from time to time, you got all kind of other maintenances that the woman's gonna take care of, which means she still is the nucleus of everything.
Right.
Because if she don't move, it's not gonna be done.
Yeah,
All
but the
he
man's
does-
supposed to protect.
All the man, exactly.
Provide.
All the man is
Provide.
doing is shoveling the furnace.
Yeah.
I'm getting up, take my ass to work.
All he's been doing is
I'm
using.
shoveling the furnace to keep the house warm.
Use.
I'm shoveling the furnace to keep the house warm.
I look at it this
If-
way.
if
I
your
want
job
someone I
is
can
clean,
build
your
with.
Providing-
business cook,
Someone that will
that's,
be my rock.
that's even.
And someone that's gonna let me be their backup.
But see,
That's
if
what a
you're
real
dealing,
relationship
if you're
is.
dealing with
You're
the
right
right,
there.
if you're dealing
Yeah,
with the
we'll
right
see how
person,
that works out.
whatever your benefits are, whatever their benefits are, there's no, how can you say, no discrepancies.
No
I don't have a
conflicts of
problem
interest.
with you,
Yeah.
exactly. I don't have a problem with you laying in on Saturday, or I don't have a problem with you, but everything comes together from, babe, so.
And that's the goal. It's just a lot of people these days, like you said, they can't let go of what happened over here.
Right.
Why are you bringing what this person did into this?
Because you're
I
not really
did not do
realizing,
that.
they're not realizing that this is someone else.
Yeah.
You don't treat
People
that,
need to
it's
take that
brand
time.
new.
Man, I'm
In
just
between
Why treat
relationships,
that
just like
person
my baby mama.
like what
People
you've
take
been
that
through?
time.
You
You
like
treat a
it?
person like what you've been through. All you do is
Attached
take
like
the
a
lesson. You take the lesson of, okay, that person stay up till 2, 3 in the morning. Nothing's really happened at 2, 3 in the morning, so this might be what I've been through. And then you go from there. Sort of like when a woman, okay, I'm not gonna do this, that, and the third. What so-and-so's been through, I know my worth. You should know your worth before you go through anything.
Yeah, but at the same time, people don't
Everybody's
be
got
who
a
they
journey.
be in the beginning. Because in the
You
beginning,
fake.
you somebody else, but once stuff get real after so long, that's just like, no disrespect, everybody's different, but you go in the club, you meet a chick, you like, ooh, yeah, she bad. But guess what? A month, 2 months later, her brows ain't hers, her
You
lashes
should
ain't
have already known
hers,
that within
her
a week.
teeth ain't hers, her butt ain't
But you
hers.
should have known
But
But
that
I'm just
within.
saying, as personality,
Okay,
I'm just
but
saying
that's-
like personality
It's
too.
cool.
You can meet somebody and they be like, oh, but then you find out she's a nasty, rude bitch, her house is dirty, or he's a hoe and he got kids he ain't taking care of. But in the beginning, you like, oh, he's a good man and he
Right,
takes me out, and he's good
That
to
goes
that
back
was
me.
represented.
that goes back to that truth thing. Like most
This is
people in
representative.
relationships these days, you don't know who they are 6 months to
Right.
a year. That to me, that's a waste of time.
See, I'm
I'm
saying
just
that
that kind of
way
stuff.
too early.
I'm gonna be blunt from jump.
Man, I
This
lost
is
the
it.
person at the phone number because they had weed or whatever on, and I was like, you know what? I kind of want to see you because I like what I like visually. So I ain't really tripping on.
But they can hold a conversation. That's
And I know, because I know nowadays that her and this, that, and other, that's for y'all. Ain't
So
none
we
of that
talked
shit
about
for
last
us.
week.
So I was like, I like what I like, how you put together whatnot. So I said, I really wouldn't mind seeing you, what you really look like, this, that, and the third. You can look like me,
Yeah,
but I know this ain't down there.
yeah.
I mean,
So,
to be honest,
with
it's not
that
really
being
what the person
said,
looks like that makes them attractive.
You might be
Because
right.
we
I
all
don't
go,
think
because
so.
But we
we
do
all
it
go off
first.
visual.
I mean,
We
you
all,
are people I've dated.
I mean,
We do it first.
to be real with everything, we
Yeah.
all go off visual.
Yeah, until you
You're-
get to know
you're-
somebody.
You came in the
you
door.
cannot
You
be
came in the
attracted
door.
to
I said,
somebody.
she's nice looking, Violet, her, this, that, and the third. You came in the door. I said, oh my gosh, she look off this. We all go off visual.
Yeah.
I see somebody in the grocery store across the room, be like, oh, this, that, and the third. Your priorities might be like, oh, he might make pretty babies. This, that, and the, or I wouldn't date him. Or everybody has their
Right.
moments. Just scan in the room. You see him.
And
what?
would-
See,
and
like,
would-
we
and-
all,
Nah, you heard
we
me.
all have
Look at
our,
this.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's everything's visual
Yeah.
first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
So it depends on how the person approaches you, which takes
Yes.
you where you're going.
Yeah.
Like, because a guy could approach you with the wrong tip, and then you're like, well, no, I ain't, and,
Yeah.
or whatever your flex might be, because he rubbed you the wrong way. He might try to fan some money or do some, and then that makes you feel like or it's just different.
I mean,
All right, so real quick though, do you think the guys act more like females in today's time?
I do.
You do.
Yeah,
They said the
Yeah,
weed was gonna start making people gay.
if you look
The
at the
what it was?
perspective,
Weed. I seen a psychologist on
You
the
said
Breakfast
weed?
Club talk about it.
We-
Yeah.
Oh, I
They
thought
doing
you
some
said
They
shit
talking
with
about this
weed.
dispensary shit, but I'm saying when you actually will spend more time with your partner, which is a guy, your friends or whatever, than you will with the mate.
But that's
Amen.
society. That's beyond like
Because
home.
it has to
Because
be-
society makes it like my homie
Trust your
comes
homie and this, that, and the other.
before. When at the end of the
But
day,
who you gonna make
like,
more money with, to be honest, if you think about it? Like, I
Well,
look
who's
at it
gonna
that way.
really have
Like,
your
who's
back?
really gonna have your back? Your partner's the one that has
It's
your
not
back
gonna
because
be
they're
your
the ones that
partner.
benefit
It's
with
not
you.
gonna be your
Your
partner.
partner, I've learned.
Because somebody's gonna
No.
be envious. Say it's the
Yeah.
this is for guys. Somebody's making money. Somebody's trying to. One they have no motivation or nothing. He might have other things going on, women or whatever. And the last guy is really like just there.
So
So
you
soon
said-
as one or two of them start really making money, and then now they're up. The other two are up because they're like, damn, we're gonna end up behind, even though they're taking us out, catering to because we homies.
You reminded me of my cousin's lyrics to a song. It
Because we
says,
homies. But
it's
sooner
so
or
So
later,
do you
somebody's
think
gonna be
they
mad because
acting more like females nowadays?
to an extent.
To an
because
extent.
somebody's gonna wind up mad because
We talking about
when I get you in a
personality
situation,
wise,
say
though,
me
you
and
know
him
what I
making
mean?
money.
Like,
And when we in
like
the bar or whatever,
personality.
okay, yeah, I know I gotta get my homies a drink because we all drinking and make everybody look good. But let it be a bad motherfucker around. Sometimes some people go off their emotions and nerves and shit, and they gonna make themselves look big by putting their
Yeah.
foot on your neck.
That's not your partner then.
exactly.
That's true.
Yeah.
But that's the problem these days. A lot of people are only around each other
Somebody's
for what
gotta-
they can get,
Our problem is
which makes
we
sense to
don't
me.
want to be employee. We don't want to be equal and just grow and all. Everybody got 100,000. Everybody's got whatever. Somebody want to be the boss.
Well, dealing with who you dealing with, you gonna know how to play your role and
Somebody
whatnot.
don't want to be the boss.
Somebody gonna.
I know I'm not the boss
I'm
around
the type of person,
my
I eat,
big
everybody
dog.
eats, but
I'm the
I'm
type of
different.
person.
Like,
As long as
Y'all
I'm
keep
eating,
getting
I don't
off
care
the
who
subject,
Right.
though.
wants
Y'all
to
keep-
go out there in front.
We talking about how
I'm
guys
good,
act,
everything's good.
not how they holler at females. So here, let's go into our second hot topic because she said something that could have segued in there. What is a sufficient enough time to move on after a breakup? So we're dealing with you breaking up with somebody or you're married to somebody and they die.
There you go. It depends on the degree.
So
Yeah.
dealing with each one, when is a sufficient enough time to
Depends
say
on the degree.
I can move on?
If me and her just dating, I met her at White Castles and got her number. We went out a couple times and it didn't work out the month.
But what if it's
Or-
like 4 or 5 years?
I think it depends on how much damage someone has. Like if it was a death, of course, that's going to take a little longer for most people, especially if they had a great relationship.
Yeah, it could have been on
If
the phone.
you were in an abusive relationship, you're going to have a whole lot of damage. And you're going to have to address that, because if you don't, and a lot of people, no offense to everybody out there, but y'all done. Because y'all think, oh, it's been a month, let me go out here and start dating this guy. And then all of a sudden, the same shit's happening again. It's like your picker's broke. Give you time to find you. I've known people that, oh God, there was a Julia Roberts movie that it said she didn't know how she liked her eggs. Because she dated all these people and only ate her eggs the way he did. It's the same thing. Like, if you don't know you, how can you start dating someone else and know you and not say, oh, he's out at 2 o'clock in the morning, he's a musician, but he's out at 2 a.m., but I know he's out here cheating because that's what the other person did. No, he's not. He could be a really good man and really just doing what he's supposed to be doing. You gotta fix that in yourself before you can just jump into something. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I took 6 years. That was an abusive relationship. It was bad. It took me 6
I don't
years.
do
I was good.
relationships. So, how long would it take you to move on?
Wait a minute, did we just discuss that lie thing?
Who lied?
You ain't been in no relationship.
See, I know better than that, because I used to live next door.
Name one. That wasn't a relationship. That was a nightmare.
That lasted how long?
Exactly.
I was
Let it
homeless.
last. Like,
Oh, wow.
Any excuse.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's the truth.
Yeah.
So, how long would it take you to move on if you was married and your wife passed? What is enough time where people won't be like, damn, I can't believe he done already got another girlfriend?
I don't know. It depends on the interest. If it was somebody around, if it was somebody I met, if it was like, I don't know. It depends on the situation. I wouldn't say it's not gonna be like boom bam quick, but it's not gonna be the next day. I mean,
You more like a weak type person, huh?
Yeah, right. We know
it's a
you
good
the
one, though.
next day.
Because you can be living with somebody, not necessarily married or anything, and still have those memories of a kid or two was on the way to whatever. Like, I had a friend, matter of fact, yesterday, day before, he's in his mid-30s. His girlfriend just passed away. They got 2 kids. I don't know what the ailment was or what the situation was, but she passed away. I gave my condolences, and it's like really, it's tough, especially at a young age anyway, because like the norm is to expect an older person or whatever to pass away. But when somebody like fairly young pass away, it's like kind of tough.
Yeah.
You know, but in the end, really all you got is memories, to be honest.
Yeah, but we're talking about like,
The move on to the next stage, another stage.
is there a right time? Like 6 months, 1
It
year?
depends on you
It's
as
more-
a person.
Yeah.
You
It
What if
depends
we
on
were
one
like-
person's depression. It depends
Yeah,
on your
I mean,
depression. Like, you could have somebody talking to you, and that could grow to be the person that, because you're spending time with them, and time's down there the thing, for real.
Yeah.
Time, attraction, or time to know that, get to know another person. I've seen situations like
But
that.
it is good to be by yourself for a little while after any relationship, because you have to let yourself grieve that situation, whether it's in a good way or bad way, before you bounce back.
So you don't take it
Because
next.
like how you talk to somebody different every day, that's not good, you know. And the thing is, it's bigger than that, because when you really deal with somebody else, you are taking on their energy.
That's true.
You're
That's
intertwining your body connections with theirs. Like,
Okay, you said.
scientifically, seriously, if you lay next to somebody for so long, your blood flows the exact same way. Your heart beats around the same. Like your body's in sync with each other. You know what I'm saying?
What if
That's why I
if
say
you
the-
sleep
Like,
with
I'm
other
always
people at the time?
sick. I like to be with a healthier person. Because if I date somebody that's healthier than me, it helps me sometimes after
See,
so
why
long.
you still
And
sick?
see, I stay with people for a long time. I don't just date. If I'm with somebody, we don't be together years. But then that's wasting time, because then you got to go, and then I got to be by myself for like a year or two before I find me somebody else. If I find somebody else, because I don't need nobody. Because see, I'm lucky, I got kids at home to keep me company. But you
I got enough personalities to keep me some company. So I'm
We know
straight.
that.
So really I ain't gonna say attention, but having somebody like, even if it's not a potential lover, mate, none of
Yeah,
that,
like,
it's just like another, some other.
entertain somebody to entertain your time. That's different than moving on. Like I don't think it's wrong to like have somebody that you cool with, you go out to eat, you talk to. It might be, like chill.
Yeah, it can be
It
family,
ain't gotta
anybody,
be
like you said.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
it can be like you said, just said family.
yeah,
Like,
just to help you get
that's
through
why I was
until you like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Find somebody else that you can connect with on that level, because every person you deal with and lay with like that, you are intertwining yourself and you're pulling off of them. If they got bad energies, who
You
gonna
definitely
carry
get it.
that?
You definitely get it.
That's why I can't deal with you too long, because
I don't
I don't be
got
wanting
bad
them demons
I don't got none.
that you
So
fighting.
we're gonna move on into our third hot topic, which is we're a couple months late, but what did you all think about the halftime show dealing with Usher and Alicia Keys? A lot of people saying Usher overstepped his boundaries. I believe they're performers. It was cool. Even Swiss Beats came out and talked about how they're entertainers and wasn't no biggie. And I believe all of them are probably having nasty sex with each other, man to man. But what do you think about the halftime show? Did y'all like it?
Yeah, it was cool.
I
I like that it was
Okay.
entertaining.
I watch it
Yeah.
over and over. I
I
still
think-
watch it today.
It was played out to make people
Talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
I mean, that's
about
the point, that they
Hollywood,
need to be talked
music,
about. Like,
movies,
if they're not
all
talked
that,
about,
yeah.
they're not valid. So
Gotta
it's
be a
like,
big deal.
Relevancy is the whole thing.
And I mean, they just-
It's gotta be a big deal.
I can understand there are two people that didn't know each other, had never made a music video together, but go back to the music video they did.
My
His
boo.
hands were way more on her then than now. Even if she wasn't married then, because I really don't remember.
She's a homework.
It really doesn't matter. It's
See,
like
so-
they know each other.
You are.
Okay,
you
so
are
with-
home records.
So with that being known, and then the way the video and the football game thing played out, then it gives it that certain, okay, well maybe they,
Mystique, curious.
Because now everybody's gonna stream it, replay it, watch it over and over and over,
I
so
mean,
they can
think
get
about
their
how many
take on it.
people-
So now they getting their views up.
but
And
then
now
you
they
gotta go
getting.
back to, Usher got that.
I mean, just because people have chemistry doesn't mean they're, whatever. It's kind of like the 50 Shades of Grey movie. You would swear them two would have actually been having sex. Yeah.
I don't know. I ain't seen it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
What is the greatest halftime show y'all ever seen? I'm gonna say Bruno Mars.
Oh, mine was the one with Mary J and all them. What was that?
Nah,
Year
yeah,
for
yeah.
Last.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my
Pretty
god,
good.
that was the best.
I don't know. I really like this one this year though because they had a lot of different people up
Yeah,
there
it
instead of
did.
just centering around. I mean,
Like
it was
here
centered
lately,
around one
they've been
person,
a lot
but
better. Period.
he brought a lot of people with him. Seeing all those people out there, that was really entertaining to me.
Yeah.
And he got on roller skates.
And
Come on.
Luda came out after like.
I was like,
After
yeah.
all that Cat Williams drama and stuff, he had to come out with the.
That was before, wasn't it?
No, the Cat Williams happened before the.
This halftime show?
Yeah,
You
The
sure?
I'm
outfits,
positive.
them outfits was crazy.
That show came out in like January or February or something. It was one of the first ones the Shay Shay Club released. And Cat Williams, him and Cat Williams was going back and forth because he made a video about Cat Williams, a rap.
Yeah, they were
Before
saying, why would
the-
you come out with a rap?
Yeah, before the halftime show. And nobody even knew he was going to be on the halftime show. They thought he was going to do that Good Good. And he didn't even do Good Good.
What's good?
The new song with,
We're not good.
But We Still Good.
Luda?
Usher.
Usher.
I don't know.
They thought he was going to perform that song. But instead, he brought Luda and them
Lil
out.
John
Yeah.
Allen. What's the name of it?
Yeah, that's why everybody was shocked when Alicia Keys come out and he swung around and they was like, he could hold me like that, baby. You hear me?
He wouldn't. All right, last hot topic real quick. Would you rather be married or single? Sally.
I mean, the goal is to
How
be
many people
married.
be married up here on the stage?
Me?
Damn, that's 3 out of 4. I'm married to myself.
If you
So
married to
y'all,
the right person,
Married to
then
the
married. But no.
I don't know,
I mean, the
because
goal
I'm
is
having
to-
a white
every-
toenail polish house. So
I think everybody thinks about, oh, I'd love to
Streets.
celebrate my 25th or 50th anniversary. Everyone
Yeah.
wants to. But the goal is, yes, everyone wants somebody. Everyone's version of marriage is different.
yeah.
Like, some people don't need a piece of paper. Other people do. Some people have been through it already and they're just looking for the right thing. I mean, the goal is to find someone, whether it be marriage or not. Personally, I like my bed to myself most of the time.
I know, right?
Or just time to do
I
whatever
just
it
look
is you
at my
want to do.
cat.
I could be married to somebody and not live with them, and I'd be fine. It's just
That's
to
all
have that
living,
person that you know if you're having a bad day,
That's money.
I need to go over there.
Yeah.
You know, that's your person. But I mean, I don't know. Just-
What about you?
I'm married to myself, so we like being single. Do what you want.
Well, how can you be married and single?
I'm married to myself. So as long as I love myself, we get to do what we want to do.
Wouldn't nobody marry you if you
Singular
wanted them
instance.
to,
I
honey?
could have been
Singular
in, I could have been in 2 different marriages right now.
And it would have been the end
Of
for
who?
you.
Crazy.
You crazy. They
I'm a
had to
great
take
guy.
you out, you know,
I'm
yeah.
husband material.
Yeah, right. In your dreams? Because you do a lot
No,
of dreaming.
reality.
I know
Obviously.
you personally.
I know, so you should know I'm husband material. You see
We don't even, they wonder why I'm here every 3 seasons because
You don't know how to
you're
act.
not, you don't know how to treat people.
I'm learning.
Okay.
I'm learning. It's a process.
You rather be married?
If it's the right person, yeah, I would. I ain't gonna lie.
You single?
Yeah, I'm single.
You've been single for just a little while, ain't you? It ain't been long because you was on there calling some girl bald-headed something and
Lace
she did
fronts and all
something to
that.
you and you was talking about it bad on the low, but I could read between the lines and I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
dang, I didn't even know he had somebody. But you had somebody, so
That's
you
not
know.
nice. You're
it's
calling a
been-
bald-headed and everything.
It was anonymous.
I'm just saying.
Because once upon
It
a
was
You know,
time,
that makes
Because once-
women wonder, like,
He
oh,
was like,
he's
you
gonna
left
do
your
that. Would he
lead
do that to me
to
on my
the
day?
lead.
because once upon a see, he probably got a whole
saying.
different name. But see, once upon a time, the pet name in an argument was fat ass. So the pet name in an argument was bald head hoe or bald head bitch. So I didn't start it. So
Yeah,
I didn't ask for it. They did it to me.
right.
They
So-
called you a bald head bitch?
Oh, it was my retort.
Oh, okay.
So
okay, okay.
I was like, well, for some odd reason, fat ass and the bald head bitch seem to make a pretty good duo. So hey, you know, hey, it was, yeah, in a relationship time, once you build time and you got a good chemistry, and then boom, you find out that it's like some bullshit that's been covered up over here. Don't worry about
That's
that
what I'm
over
saying,
here.
so
the
you
whole
don't
time.
like lies.
So true, yeah, true.
You don't
Wait a
like
minute, have you guys
lies.
ever been with
Nobody got
somebody?
time
But
for
there-
that.
but
We too
that's-
old for that.
True.
That's kid stuff.
But that's in the
You know what
realm.
I'm
That's in the
saying?
realm of relationships and this and the third. I'm like,
Yeah.
you got different
But how
kind
you
of
gonna
life. You
have a
got
relationship
business.
without truth?
Well, that's what I was gonna say.
you
Have you
got
guys ever
business,
been in a
you got
relationship with
different kinds
someone,
of lives.
and then all of a sudden you realize that person should have just always stayed my best friend, or that
I
person is
don't
better
know,
off as
'cause
a friend?
Or maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Like I know,
Like, where did
I
you
know I've
come
had
from?
2 very long
Change,
relationships that we
Yeah.
are better off as friends.
Like, I don't even want to be their friend. Okay.
I don't know. I only
I'm
have
cool.
2 that aren't really.
Shit, I met one that got real weird after
That's
like.
You
terrible.
want to know.
We
Like
was
my
good,
ex-husband
they
is
wanna
actually
know.
my best
They
friend.
wanna
We
know.
was
One of
good
us.
as
You
far as
know.
talking and all that, but then once we like mixed sex into it, it got really like.
But
It's
you know what's
weird.
crazy?
I
And we
can just
didn't
turn
have,
that off.
and we didn't even have a title or none of that. We, doing our. So don't get out. You answer the phone.
But what
blah,
if
blah,
y'all got along real good, but the sex was horrible?
See, I don't know none of that.
I've had that too.
You got that?
We
Yeah,
did
I
for
don't
like
know
5
about
years,
that.
and sex was terrible. Couldn't
I
last
mean,
more than
5 years
seconds,
is a long
like-
time. That's why
But
people
the
like
friendship was great. The
Uh,
business that we did was
yeah.
great. But
Yeah.
literally, it was just like. But I was always put on me. It was always said it was my fault.
Yeah.
I'm like, look, I got the wrong with everybody else. That's on you.
Couldn't possibly tell you something about that.
I'm sorry. Did we turn it to a few more conversations?
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there?
I
I
don't know.
apologize.
Because you might hit a female and it might be an empty hallway.
No,
And you might fall in and be like,
no, not.
she's cool, but that was a little too loose.
I'm
Gotta learn to hit it on the side.
I'm still gonna make you have to bring your socks out. No matter if the hallway, I was whatever.
No matter what,
I'm still gonna do my thing.
He's like, I put in that work.
Yeah. Don't
That's
matter
all
if
there is
don't matter if 2 people just walked out of it.
Wait.
I'm still gonna make it do what it do, baby. Like great.
great plug-in. So we'll move on here right now to our plug-ins. I like to plug in Pootie's Palace, Edgewater Recovery. If you know anybody with a drug problem, send